Alright, what's going on, guys? We got another video today where I'm just sitting at the computer and talking about a topic. Not the most interesting of videos, but it's what we got to do here because this has been something that's been all over all the car websites, Facebook pages, and everything. Is this new Honda Civic Type R. I thought it'd be important to talk about because this channel, as some of you might not know, we started with Hondas. I had a Honda Civic hatchback 1995 EG with the stock 1.5 liter D15B. But nothing like a Type R, but still Honda, and deep down at heart, I'm still a Honda fanboy. So everyone here knows, not everyone, but a lot of you guys probably know about this new Civic Type R. I've been seeing it everywhere, and at first I wasn't the biggest fan, with the prototypes and everything, but seeing it come out, I actually kind of like it, to be honest. There's been a lot of hate on it recently. There's like a couple little flaws with it that everyone's been pointing out, but the biggest thing, this car is still front-wheel drive, where other competitors like the Ford Focus RS, which is 2,000 to 3,000 more, I believe, somewhere in that range, is all-wheel drive, and a lot of other competitor cars like the STI, which is once again 4K more, I believe, is all-wheel drive also, whereas this car remains front-wheel drive, which I sort of like because they're sticking with their roots. The Type R, the DC2, the EK9, those are front-wheel drive, and they're just building on that platform, which I think really, really cool. Honda engineers have always been good with the four-cylinder engines, and this is the first one that's turbocharged, which is really different because we're used to the VTEC high revving, and this one revs to 7,200, I think, with the turbo. So it's a little bit different than usual, but it still makes 306 horsepower, which is amazing. Now, controversial thing right here, we have the starting MSRP, 33,900. That's the MSRP. The dealers mark it up a lot sometimes, and everyone's been saying oh, why would you pay $60K for that? But I think the first one that was sold, that was for charity. Anything over MSRP went to charity. So everyone's confused by that, thinking that all of these are 60, 70K for a 300 horsepower front wheel drive car. When in reality, I think you can get one slightly above MSRP now, a little bit after the launch. Don't quote me on that, but I think that'll be fair now that the hype's not as big, and not counting the charity car. But right here, it's a 2-liter turbocharged engine, as you can see right here. It's called Earth Dreams Technology VTEC Turbo, 306 horsepower, 295 foot-pounds of torque. I'm on automobiles.honda.com looking at all their specifications, so if you want to check out cars, it's a pretty cool website. I just found it. But, so yeah, it has the Earth Dreams Technology VTEC Turbo, which is not a conventional VTEC setup, I don't think. I think it's only on the exhaust valves or something like that, where the VTEC will actually open up. But it also has 3 exhaust pipe, which is weird, different, kind of cool, I guess. But from all the sounds I've heard, it doesn't sound that good. But then again, it is a stock car, so it's not going to sound too crazy. But I think it could have been hyped up a little bit more, get a little bit more throttle sounds and everything. But I do like this car. It has no, from what I heard, it has no recycled noises. Some cars add a tube from the engine bay, so you get more sounds, kind of fake sounds, I guess, not fully real, or cars play sounds through the speakers, which I don't really like any of that. I'd rather just have the raw exhaust sound and just be true about what the car is instead of adding all these little fake things in there. But this car does have the front wheel drive record around the Nuremberg, from what I've heard, and that is really awesome. They're pushing this front wheel drive platform to the limit, which is something really cool, instead of just going to all wheel drive like everyone else. They're really pushing engineering of this. Everyone in Facebook comments, YouTube comments, oh, the torque's here, but people are doing 0 to 60s with their hands off the wheel, and the car's still maintaining a straight path, which is pretty crazy, taking that even 150 horsepower front wheel drive cars like Civics would be torque steering. So that's pretty cool, and it has a lot of technology built in this car. You can see in this little preview right here, the Brembos pop up, which are pretty big Brembos, and the wing on this thing is pretty crazy. The interior, really nice. I like the red. It's got some, I believe that's fake carbon fiber. Still looks kind of cool. I like the shift area, the Type R badge. I'm a sucker for the limited edition Type R where your car is numbered and everything. I like that. My Mazda Miata BRG, I like that it's a special edition. Those kind of things always get to me. So it's cool having the badge, and it's just carrying the Type R name, which is really good. Obviously what they want to do. But I want to know your guys' opinion of this car. What do you think? 34K essentially. And to be honest, the Mazda Miata RF that I've been looking at, let me give us a quick comparison. Price, let's see, $31,500. And I believe I think this is like the base model, so I'd be pushing like 34K if I want the limited slip and everything. I have to double check on that, but basically 3K more for this. Has 306 horsepower, which is basically double the Miata. And me looking for a new daily driver. This is like 2 years in advance, obviously not right now, but this car would be in the running to me because, you know, I'm a Honda fanboy. Like I said, I've always liked Hondas, and it is a front wheel drive, but it would be a daily, like pretty specific daily, and then I'd be keeping the Miata as the fun car, the rear wheel drive. But for a daily, seems kind of cool, kind of fun. I don't really like the Focus RS. It's a good performing car, obviously, but I'm a Honda fanboy, so I'd have to go with the Type R, I believe. So that's why I'd choose the Type R. And I like the look, to be honest. The new wing, really crazy. Let's see if we can get some more pictures of it. There's the colors it comes in. Personally, I'd choose a championship white just because the like the old DC2s were championship white and the EK9, and I think that color is really cool. It looks good with the black accents and everything. The wheels are 20-inch rims, and that's pretty big. I've seen some people posting it might look better with 19s, and I kind of agree with that. So maybe get a set of 19s on it. But if I got one of these, I'd be keeping it stock, I believe. Let's see if we can find some more on the performance. Go to gallery right here. These are the seats. I really like these seats. I like the bold red. Got some good bolstering on there for stock seats, and those seats are so cool. I like all the materials in this car. Disclaimer: I haven't actually driven this. I haven't driven many of these cars, like the RS or anything. But I'm a Honda fanboy, like I keep saying. But you can see the wing back here, even in the car. I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty aggressive. You can see it right here. Now, it being a four-door is kind of a put-off to me, but like I said, if I was buying these, it would be my daily. And on your daily, you can't really go wrong with four doors. Personally, I would have liked to see the two-door Type R, just like the EK9 DC2. I like two doors. I like lightweight cars. The Type R, I think, might have been a little bit cooler as a two-door hatch. Two-door hatch like the EK9, I guess. I think that would have been a better way to go, but you know, Honda decided to go with four doors, and you know, probably better for the market, to be honest. More people are going to be willing to get a four-door car with all the performance in it, and they can still use it as a daily driver. You know, it's got a lot of room back here. It's really cool. There's a side profile right here. See how big the wing is. You know, it's kind of a rice wing, but I heard this car actually does provide downforce, which is pretty surprising. Taking most cars are probably like a little bit of lift or like equal, you know. So this car making downforce with all these aggressive things on it, all those pieces actually do something, which is something I heard the Honda engineers spend a lot of time on. You can see the wings like lower than the body line right there. So front wheel drive car making downforce does help on the track, actually. A lot of people think the wing is for nothing, but on the track, you know, you keep that rear end planted or going around corners. But yeah, just another video of me talking on the computer. What are you guys' thoughts on the Civic Type R? You know, it's got the run for money for me. You know, if I had 34K and I'm looking at getting a Miata RF 31.5 or this for 34, I might have to get the Type R. You know, it's four doors, 306 horsepower. The 0 to 60 I heard is around 5.8 to 6, which is just about what the Miata is. 5.8 to 6. This car makes double the power, same 0 to 60 time. But I feel like it might be pretty fun. The reviews I've seen on it look pretty fun. The Miata's obviously really fun too. This one just has a lot more room, a lot more daily drivability, I guess, and it's a Type R. And like I said, Honda fanboy, I like the Type R. I like the Miata too, but what would you guys have? I want to hear what you guys have to say. Mazda Miata RF 2017 or the Civic Type R 2017. You could get a spec'd out, you know, RF that costs 34K, or this, the base model for 34K of the Type R. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a like below. Just want to thank you guys all for watching if you made it this far, and I'll see you guys in the next video.